Autumn. Good morning, welcome back.
Good morning. The citizens of Lee County and the greater state of Florida have had enough of you men turning a blind eye to a completely broken facility, Mr. Mora. Lee County Domestic Animal Services. Rather than put a stop to it, you give them praise. I've been coming to you for over a year and a half, reporting horrific events not only of poor practices, but of animals being neglected in their care. Most recently, a poor little dog named Tiger was found at a gas station with an injured leg. He was brought to Blue Pearl, examined and medically deemed stable health-wise, aside from a palpated fracture of his femoral leg and a small wound, apparently a victim of a car strike. The vet, Jennifer Stratton, examined the dog upon return, concurred what Blue Pearl had discovered, and did not perform an x-ray. But Tiger arrived back there. He received no care, not even an x-ray, and by the end of the 7 days he rotted in there in the custody and so-called care of the county. He was finally examined, x-rayed done, determined he had a horrific compound fracture. His hindquarter was found to be fully swollen, not the case when first seen by Blue Pearl. He had a dangerous heart murmur, his gums were pale, he was tachycardic and had an almost non-existent pulse in his leg. Any veterinarian or medical professional worth their salt knows what this means. He bled out until his little body. That fracture was so significant, it would have caused him horrific pain and suffering, and as a result of the neglect and failure to treat this dog. The county's systemic neglect is failure, and their failure of oversight of this facility is reprehensible. Previously, I have come to you repeatedly, as I've stated. This is an unquestionable case of cruelty and neglect, and is particularly horrific because of the pain this animal had to suffer as he lay there with his life draining from him while people walked by him. If one of us did this to our animal, we would have cuffs on. It should be no different for cruelty perpetrated in this facility. The clinic manager, Andrea Rothwell, veterinarian Jennifer Stratton, should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law for this cruelty and neglect, and we will not stop until we get justice for this dog and the other animals that have suffered. You yourselves are just as culpable for allowing this to happen as are these monsters. This needs to end with Tiger. Enough is enough.
Great. And next speaker is Autumn.
Can I have that picture back? Enough. Thank you.
Good morning, and
Morning.
I'm also here about the Lee County Animal Shelter and the horrific practices that they seem to be doing every day. They killed a woman's dog last week before she ever got a chance to come in and pick him up. I actually live in Collier County, and I'm trying to get people in Lee County to see what we can do to change the practices at Lee County Animal Shelter. I'm just going to read you that your colleagues in Collier County, what Bert Sanders sent out yesterday to the residents of Collier County. It says Collier County Domestic Animal Services take in more than 6,000 animals each year, providing compassionate care, medical support, adoption services for lost, abandoned, and surrendered pets. Thanks to dedicated staff, volunteers, fosters, and community partners, we proudly maintain a 95% life-saving rate for the animals of our community. I did used to volunteer at Collier County Animal Shelter. Right now, fostering is the most critical way county members can support our life-saving efforts. Many of the animals in need of fostering are among our most vulnerable, including young kittens, puppies, and medical recovery cases, like Tiger, who simply do better in a quiet, loving home than in a shelter environment. Even short-term fostering helps give these animals a stronger start. DAS provides all supplies, medical care, and support. You provide love. Adopt your next best friend. Every adoption opens a kennel for another pet in need and gives an animal a second chance at life. You can make a difference by donating to support medical care, enrichment, and emergency needs. This needs to be done the same in Lee County and make it a no-kill shelter like Collier County is. Thank you.
Great, thank you. If you get it on the way back to Naples, I got 4 animals adopted last week. Maybe you can stop by our facility on the way back to Naples and adopt a dog. So thank you again.
Well, I
It's
did,
open to the public. You can stop by and pick up a dog if you like on the way home. Thank you.
well, I've got
Thank you.
one,
Next
and
speaker,
I
please.
volunteer to clean the cages while the people walk the big dogs.
Yeah, thank you. Any other speakers? That's my last card. Joyce, come on down. Thanks, Joyce, for being involved. Joyce came to BPAC last week when I was there, so thanks for being involved.
Good morning. Joyce Campana for the record, a Lee County resident of District 2. I'm here to talk about the County Board of Commissioners workshop that will be held this afternoon on the fiscal year 2025-26 budget. The Board of Commissioners will be discussing pay increases for county employees and looking at information that was provided on increases in other entities. When I reviewed what was out on the website under this meeting agenda item, I did not see percent increases given by the state of Florida, nor is there any mention of the rate of inflation. So I'm here to discuss those two items. Could be that I missed it, or it's going to be presented and wasn't scanned with the agenda. I don't know. It is my understanding that the state of Florida gave a 2% increase to its employees. According to the August 16 White House newsletter, quote, since President Trump took office, inflation is tracking at a mere 1.9%, low and stable.